Ever wonder if their future is already written? If fate is just set in stone? Well, we're about to dive into a classic story from the Miscellaneous Treasure Sutra. It's a tale that's been told for centuries, and it all revolves around one single, powerful question.
So let's just stop and think about that for a second. Can one moment of pure, selfless kindness actually change your destiny? I mean, completely rewrite the story of your life that's supposedly already laid out for you? This story we're about to get into, well, it has a pretty mind-blowing answer.
Okay, so our story kicks off with a wise, enlightened master in Arhat, someone with incredible spiritual insight, and his young, very devoted student. Now, this master, because of his deep meditation, could see things others couldn't. And one day, he looked into his student's future, and what he saw? Wow, it was absolutely heartbreaking. He saw that this boy, who he cared for so much, was destined to die, and he just couldn't bring himself to tell him straight up. And the vision? It was super specific. The boy had exactly 7 days left. So the master comes up with a gentle plan. He tells the boy, "Hey, why don't you take a break? Go home, spend some time with your parents." But he gives him one simple rule. Make sure you're back here on the 7th day.
So, the young student, totally in the dark about the real grim reason for this trip, happily heads off for home. But his journey? Well, it was about to take a turn that nobody, not even his master, saw coming. As he's walking along the road, he spots a small-scale disaster unfolding. A sudden stream of water is washing over an entire colony of ants. We're talking hundreds, maybe thousands of tiny lives just about to be completely wiped out. And seeing this, something just clicks inside him. This overwhelming feeling of compassion just washes over him. He didn't even think twice. He knew he couldn't just stand there and let them all die. He had to do something. So what does he do? He immediately takes off his own monk's robe, packs it with dirt, and builds a tiny dam to divert the water. Then, so carefully, he scoops up all the ants and moves the entire colony to safety on high, dry ground. He saved every single one of them. So, after a nice visit with his family, the boy heads back to the monastery. He has no idea he just dodged the biggest bullet of his life. And just like he was told, he shows up, right on schedule, on the 7th day. The master just can't believe his eyes. This wasn't supposed to happen. According to his perfect vision, the boy should be gone. But here he is, standing right in front of him, looking perfectly healthy. The prophecy, it was broken. Now this was a real puzzle for the master. His spiritual insight was never wrong. Something must have happened, right? Some powerful force had to have stepped in and changed a future that seemed completely locked in. He just had to know what it was. So the master does what he does best. He enters a deep, powerful state of meditation, and he scans back through the boy's last 7 days, looking for that one single thing, the one variable that could have changed everything. And then he saw it. Crystal clear. It wasn't some huge, dramatic event. It was that one single, compassionate act. The boy saving the ants. That simple act of kindness had created a positive force so powerful, it literally rewrote the boy's future and saved his life. And this really gets at a profound idea. Not all good deeds are created equal. What the boy did generated something we could call powerful good karma, an action so potent, so good, that its positive effects happened right away, completely overpowering a fate that seemed guaranteed. The master realized that 2 key things made the boy's actions so incredibly powerful. First, he saved a huge number of lives all at the same time. And second, his reason for doing it was totally pure. It was driven by nothing but genuine compassion, without a single thought for himself or what he might get out of it. And that's really the heart of the whole story, isn't it? That combination, saving so many with such a pure heart, created this wave of positive energy that was strong enough to literally change the future. It's an incredible idea about the hidden power in our own actions. So this ancient story leaves us with a pretty powerful thought. It suggests our destiny isn't just something that happens to us, it's something we can actually shape. A young boy who was supposed to die changed his entire fate, not with magic, but with one single heartfelt act of compassion. His kindness to the smallest creatures created ripples big enough to rewrite his own story. It just makes you wonder, doesn't it? What kind of ripple effect could your next act of kindness have?